Hey everyone, we have a special surprise. It's Resident Evil 3, the real one. I am playing this with the RE3 Seamless HD mod project, which really enhances the graphics and cleans them up a bit for PC, and I finally got it installed on my laptop. Tonight is movie night, but they're watching Small Soldiers, which I have no interest in, so we're gonna sit down and play a little bit of OG RE3 and see how it goes. We're gonna play on hard mode because easy mode you actually start with the assault rifle and a ton of bullets, so let's make it harder.
Resident Evil 3.
I actually didn't know that when I first played the game, how easy it was in comparison.
An ordinary day in Raccoon City, a city controlled by Umbrella. No one dared to oppose them, and that lack of strength would ultimately lead to their destruction. I suppose they had to suffer the consequences of their actions, but there would be no forgiveness. If only they had had the courage to fight. It's true that once the wheels of justice begin to turn, nothing can stop them. Nothing. It was Raccoon City's last chance, and my last chance. My last escape.
I used to think this cutscene was so cool and epic when I first got the game. Now I realize how cheesy it is. But it still has a bit of charm to it. That cheesy 90s voice acting. Farewell to my life, farewell to my home, this is my last chance for survival. This is my, last escape. Why didn't you just run most of them over with the cars and vans? Or use the van as part of a larger barricade? There's a funny story about that explosion right there, but I'll tell you later. So one thing they could not upscale in any way is the item menu. Apparently it's way too difficult to upscale the inventory. Jill's looking good. So everything else is completely improved except the inventory menu. That's the only one they couldn't really work out. I'm actually playing on my HD TV connected to the laptop, so it looks pretty good. Let's see how it looks inside.
Daylight. The monsters have overtaken the city. Somehow, I'm still alive.
There's that famous line right there. I'm still alive.
Okay, we've got to get out of here.
What? What do you think you're talking about? I just lost my daughter out there. How dare you tell me to go back outside?
I'm sorry about your daughter, But there isn't gonna be any rescue. We have to get out of here.
No! I'm not going anywhere. I'd rather starve to death in here than be eaten by one of those undead monsters! Now leave me alone!
Dario Rosso. What an asshole, huh? The original Dario. They didn't even bother to give him a backstory about his daughter in the remake. They just had him be a grump and get into that container. We literally found out nothing about him and never saw him again.
I told you! I'm not leaving! Never!
Alright, and stay there, jackass. Let's see how it looks. Oh, it looks great, doesn't it? Look at that. It looks fucking magnificent. Look at that. The way they used it is, I think they mentioned they use machine learning upscale to improve the textures to smooth them out. Look at that. Look at how clean it looks compared to the original PC and PS1 versions. Now I'm playing on the monitor, so it's a bit jumpy for me. There's a bit of screen tearing, but hopefully it doesn't show up in the video. I'm checking right now. It looks to be running smoothly on OBS, so I think it's just a connection to the HDTV. That happened from time to time on the Silent Hill games too. It's not quite smooth, or maybe I just need a better HDMI cable. But yeah, it looks great. Capcom should hire these guys to improve the 3 games and put them on the actual consoles, because they did a magnificent job here, and on RE2 especially. I have not tried the original RE1 because that game is very primitive compared to all the others, but I might give it a try eventually just to hear that good old-fashioned voice acting. So the way you make bullets here is pretty similar to the way you make more bullets in RE3 Remake. You have the reloading tool. Over there it's called the crafting companion. Over there you just mixed up the gunpowders by themselves, but here you actually do need to mix them with the reloading tool in order to get ammo. We're gonna store these. We know how to play. I did change up the controls to control scheme B, because they had on A it has the map placed on the R1 button, and I just keep pressing it whenever I go to shoot. Instead of pressing R2, I press R1 and just end up summoning the map. So I moved the map over to the circle button on my controller. I'm using the DualShock 4 controller. I'm gonna store this for now. We don't need it. You always want to try to keep this on you unless you absolutely have no choice, because that's the way you make bullets. So you know, if you don't have it on you, you can't really combine anything. I mean, you can combine the gunpowders, but you can't make them into anything usable. And the more you use the reloading tool, the more bullets you get, so you increase your number gradually over time. But there we go, we got 65 whole bullets. We can combine those to save space. Let's create our first save. Yeah, Capcom should definitely hire these guys to do the remasters for the OG RE games on the consoles. They would do magnificent work. Look at that. Like, these are just amateur programmers, and what they managed to do on 2 and 3 is incredible. I've already played this before like this, but I've played it on my regular PC a long time ago. I'm gonna store the ink ribbons for now. We do not need the knife, because that knife is weak as hell, so unless you're in dire straits, you don't want that knife. So when did I first learn about this game? Believe it was Dino Crisis. I'd gotten Dino Crisis, and I think it had like a. It didn't have a demo for RE3, but I think it had the preview at the like the little promotional image of Nemesis on the back of the game manual for Dino Crisis. Oh, look at that! Here's the Here's the above the rim sign that you see in RE2. You see it on the basketball court when Leon passes by it. But anyway, back to the story. I saw the promotional image and I already played RE2, so I was definitely interested even then. We'd heard some about Nemesis, but his promotional image was cool as hell, and that was actually one of the very few games I actually pre-ordered ever in my lifetime. Like that was way back, what, 1999? I think that was the first game I ever pre-ordered, RE3. And I got it eventually and played it, and I really loved it. I could see right away it was more action-packed than the other Resident Evils. And Nemesis was annoying at times. He did actually become pretty annoying at times. But this game has some of the coolest weapons in the entire series, especially one we get later, which is the it is actually the grenade launcher with the nitrogen rounds. Those are probably the best rounds in all of our Resident Evil, because they just slow down the zombies, they slow down the Nemesis, and they create huge damage against enemies. Oh, there goes Brad. Back off, fool. Oh shit, here comes that guy. One thing you want to be careful here, the zombies do move quite fast in some circumstances. They move fast and there's a lot of them. The knife is not that useful here, so even if we could, there's no point in knifing them because it barely causes any damage. No, we got one left. I want to get the shotgun. I think the shotgun's in there. Oh, he's hurrying now. Where did he go? Is he heading this way? Oh yeah, he is. We need this for the lighter. That'll let us burn the rope. That'll gain us access to the RPD later on. There we go. We got the shotgun. This is the Benelli M3S, an easy to carry sawed-off shotgun. It uses 12 gauge shot shells. Not my favorite shotgun in the game. I prefer the one in RE2 or even the one in RE1, especially in the remake. So not my favorite shotgun ever, but I'll take it anyway. Let's get some herbs. That's locked from the other side. Can we get around this guy? Try not to spend all the bullets we have. There we go. Got around him. That's actually the boutique where we can get Jill's extra costumes later on. Once you beat the game, once you get the boutique key. Got the uptown map. Let's get these herbs before the other zombies come over here. Look at that, there's a van from Kendo. I'm gonna combine two, just so we can carry them. Alright, here already? No, we're fine. We're good. Run past these fools. One thing I really like about this game is that it really lets you explore Raccoon City in a way the other games don't. You really get to see every corner pretty much of the city. Even in a way you don't in RE3 remake. They definitely limited the city there. And of course RE2 is mainly just the police station, the sewer, and then the Umbrella Lab. You only see like a tiny section of the city there. You see some at the beginning and later on with Ada or Sherry, but by and large it is basically, you know, just the police station and the sewers and the lab. You don't really explore Raccoon City. You do get to explore it here. Look at the strategy guide. I think from Prima or Brady Games, one of those two made fun of this guy. It's Raccoon City's most wanted criminal, Trip Lord. What do you think Trip Lord was? What do you think he did that made him so wanted? Murder? Robbery? I believe that's where we come up from if we go the other... If instead of going through the main street where we just went, we go through that door, I think we come back out from where the warehouse is. Okay, so that was locked from the inside. We actually can come here with the square crank and open up that locked section there. There's actually some shotgun ammo inside there. Hiya, Brad. It's Brad Dickers, and he's fighting off a zombie.
Get away!
Now here's something funny about this cutscene. If you shoot him there and help out Brad, they have a more calmer, leisurely conversation. But if you try to do this, Brad kills the zombie by himself, and then Jill becomes a lot more pissed off. But you save yourself some ammo.
Brad, why isn't someone doing something about this?
No one's trained to handle this kind of situation. What could anyone do? Listen, he's coming for us. We're both gonna die.
What are you saying?
You'll see. He's after STARS members. There's no escape.
Boy, Jill looks good. But that nose is a hell of a big nose. God damn. Clock tower postcard. A picture of a postcard of a clock tower. The following explanation is printed on the backside. A landmark spot, St. Michael Clock Tower. Good old clock tower, which we never got to see in the remake at all. Oh wow, we got 30 bullets. Hell yeah. Bottles of bourbon line the shelf. Partially consumed food and drinks. They made fun of this too in the strategy guide. The fact that that appears to be a carton of milk in an actual bar. So they serve milk and donuts. Now this is one drawback here. Unfortunately. Should we just combine the three? Might as well, right? You can't combine items on the fly as you can in the other games, so you gotta just clear the space out to have all this stuff. They did exquisite work on this HD mod. Look at this stuff. Look at how great this bar looks compared to how it was before. It was all blurry and pixelated. Is that like a partial poster for like Burger King? It looks like it says KO Burger Kong. So we can go that way, or we can try to go out this way. We have to reach a section where you gotta burn the rope to gain access to the RPD. Now people generally confuse this with the game being set at nighttime. But so far it's actually not nighttime, it's actually daytime. It's just like the strategy guy says, it's just everything's on fire, so that's why it's all smoky and, you know, covered with ash. Be careful of that car, there's a zombie right there. Unfortunately, you cannot save any survivors, but you can save them in the you can save them in the actual mercenaries minigame. Oh, here he comes. Mr. Quick right there. Generally, once you knock them out of that quick attack, they'll usually go back to their regular speed. Oh, this is where we actually came from. Now there's a zombie in our way. Oh, they got that lady. I was gonna store the health there. But I don't think we should bother. I don't think we should bother because we have to spend health to. We have to spend ammo to kill that zombie. So let's just see if we can find another box. There should be one at the precinct. It is kind of weird to have doors like this throughout the whole city when these would be more appropriate inside the building. You know? Oh damn, I actually forgot to switch the control scheme. Since I reset the game, it reset the control scheme back to it reset it back to A. I had it on B. Okay, so there's a safe box right there. You can see the S right there. So where do we have to go? We have to go left, right? The one thing here, it is kind of easy to get lost though, if you haven't played the game in a while, so. The map is not the most useful they've ever given you in the RE series, let's just put it that way. Let's just let him go past. Yeah, like that door right there looks like it would belong in a freaking dungeon, not a map for the city. Okay, so we have to go. We have to go right or left? Let's see. Left. Okay, we have to go left. Of course, he would be right there. I think I might turn on the auto aim because what? One interesting thing. Let me change the control scheme real quick. One interesting thing when you do auto aim, if you press the R2 button, I believe you can actually aim at the barrels, so you don't have to see the barrel on screen, she'll automatically aim at it. See, because attack stance, target all would be the first one. Enemy only would be the last one. So I think we gotta press the yeah, this one shifts your run button up to your shoulder button. So it's a bit confusing, type C. I think we'll stick with type B. Okay, so the back shoulder button on this was target all, and this one's target. This one can target the barrels. You want to wait for the majority of them to make their way over here. There you go. Look at all those zombies we blew up. That still leaves 2 of them. You want to eliminate all those zombies because you're going to be passing by there a lot. I believe there's a save box somewhere behind that alley, so let's see if we can drop off those items there. Oh yeah, here it is. It's further down. It's gonna be a dog that comes out of the... jumps out of the flames there. I'm gonna put this over here. I'm gonna store the ink ribbons here. Let's store this for now. We don't need it. I don't recall if we need the lighter anymore or not. Gunpowder B. So you can also combine those directly with grenade rounds to make specialized rounds. Now I forgot what combination does what, so I believe that's in the player's manual B. So let's examine that real quick. Yeah, gunpowder and the reloading tool. So here's the recipes. Handgun bullets is A, shotgun shells is B, C is grenade rounds, A plus C is flame, B plus C is acid, C plus C is freeze rounds, and C plus C is magnum bullets. The freeze rounds are the ones you definitely want later on for Nemesis. Flame rounds can be useful, but yeah, freeze and acid are the strongest, and magnum bullets are always strong in any game. So to create it's not like RE2 remake and RE2 where you have to make separate ones to create shotgun. Here you just use B, and that's how you create a shotgun shells. But we have 7 right now, so we don't need it at the moment. So we can just keep those stored. Oh yeah, I think that it should be in our memo now. Since we read it, yep, there we go. Let's save. Yeah, what do we need the lighter for? I don't remember if we need it or not. Wonder if we can kill those dogs just by exiting the room. Maybe we can catch them off guard because we're gonna have to pass here a lot, so you don't want them in the way. There you go. There might be a third one over there, I'm not sure. It is odd how there just happen to be random doors scattered throughout Raccoon City. You know, it's not really designed like Silent Hill, where they made it more like an actual livable town or neighborhood. Here you just have random crap all over the place. Oh yeah, that is Burger Kong. So I'm guessing their mascot is not the king, their mascot is actually a monkey or an ape. We need the lockpick for this. It's locked with a simple lock. Yeah, there's all these random doors scattered around Raccoon City, but at least you're getting to see the city. You know, we barely see any of it in the remake. See, it is daytime, but it's just that the sky is clouded with ash since everything's on fire and smoke. But it is daytime when you're playing this. After we explore the RPD, it'll shift to nighttime. And here's one of the most memorable cutscenes in the entire series. This definitely stunned people a lot back when they first played this game. What an introduction for a certain someone.
Jill!
Brad!
We've gotta...
Look at Jill's expression. This was by far the better death for Brad than what we got in RE3 remake. Now, obviously, since we don't have any ammo, hell no, we're not gonna fight this guy. You can pick up Brad's ID card, I believe, but yeah, we're not gonna do that. I don't even remember what his ID card does. I think it might just give you access to the computer early on. But yeah, I don't remember. Oh yeah, so that's a stars card. So I guess that gives you access to the computer early. We don't have to go look for Jill's. Damn, that's a lot of zombies. That's a hell of a lot of zombies there. It's Marvin Brana. He's been fatally wounded by zombies. He appears to be holding something in his hand. Marvin's report. This is just talking about the jewel decorated clock. That's one of the memorable puzzles from the game. You can't carry any more items. That sucks. We need the code for that lock. Damn, that ate up all our ammo. Look at that. We still got one left. Shit. Good thing we got some gunpowder here. David's memo. We lost another man yesterday. Meyer, one of our better marksmen. We've lost 13 men as of yesterday. In 3 hours, we'll bicker over trivial things in the meeting rooms. It's no waste of time. When I finish this bottle, my old friend Mossberg will be turning one last body into fertilizer. Peace at last. I can hardly wait. Damn, so that's how he went out. He just had enough. Nope, we've had enough of this bullshit with zombies. Let's go get that thing from over there. We're gonna store these for now since we don't need them. So fun fact, Code Veronica was actually supposed to be the original RE3. But when they decided to move that over to a next generation console, they figured they still needed something for they still needed something for this game, and so I mean for the PS1. And so they decided to come up with this concept here, which was, it's almost like what you would do with DLC nowadays. Oh damn, there's a lot of zombies. Shit. Can we just use a shotgun on them? Let's see. Oh yeah, there we go. Can definitely use a shotgun on them. There's a fat one right over there. Good thing we can just go around them. The statues aren't there, so I'm guessing Chief Irons hasn't moved them yet. Okay, there's nothing here. Normally there's zombies in this hallway when you come here as Leon. Let's grab one of these, we can use it. Oh, we need the stars key? Really? Shit. Where is the stars key then? Do we have to go outside and get Brad's ID card? I'm guessing we might have to. Oh shit, that fat guy's over here. Because what else haven't we gotten yet? Yeah, we pretty much explored all the precinct. Oh yeah, we didn't go to the other hallway. I forgot about that. I completely forgot about that. I think there might be dogs over here. There are fucking dogs. Think we can dodge them so we don't have to waste the bullets. God damn. At least it was quick. Let's see what else we find first before we take those. Empty soda cans and junk, not much else. There's the stars key, her stars key, the stars badge, whatever. There's nothing you can do with the fireplace. They're telling you you can't burn them because obviously, if you do, Leon won't be able to do that later on. Not much in here besides just that. And you remember this was the ID card from this was the ID card for Jill's RE1. Jill's RE1, what do you call it? Picture, her photo when you first selected the menu. That was the where you first selected it from either Chris or Jill. That was the original ID card she had on her at the time. That was the one you would pick between on the first menu. She looks completely different though. She has longer hair there. Her hair is all the way to her shoulders here, compared to how she is in the actual game. I don't think you can go over there to the other side like that. I think you have to go, because it's boarded up, so you have to go over back to this area over here. Might have to decapitate a zombie or two in order to get past this safely. Okay, good. They're all on this side, so that leaves the way clear over here. Sorry if you heard any background noise. Oh yeah, it is boarded up, so we couldn't go this way. Sorry if you heard any background noise from outside. Damn, it's too dangerous to open up the door, huh? I don't have a mute button on my mic, unfortunately. Normally I would mute it with Elgato, but OBS, I'm not really sure. Today's password for the safe is 0131. Let's see if we get lucky again. I wonder if the combination is randomized or not. Or if it's always the same number. There we go, got the emblem key. Don't need to use this right now. Star's emblem is engraved on it. Star's key. So yeah, there were some quite a few basketball games today. I placed 5 parlays on the Lakers and Nuggets game, and all of them lost. They were all risk-free, so technically you get it back, but all of them lost. Because I figured Jokic was going to play well and the Nuggets were going to win since the Lakers were sucking so much. But I also figured the Lakers might actually try to win this one because they desperately needed it. So I figured if the Lakers were going to win, the only way they were going to win or even cover their point spread was if LeBron played well. So I basically bet them all to, you know, I bet either guy to play well for each team and then combine with a victory or covering the points. But what I should have done was actually instead, what I should have done was combine Jokic to play well, but then the Lakers to win or to cover, because LeBron just could not get any rebounds. He only got a few rebounds. He could not get any more than like 4 assists, so he just completely bombed at his at his part in the parlay. Anthony Davis basically took all the rebounds. I would have thought there were 2 bullet shells in there. I mean, 2 bullet cases. Is the desk of Barry a Stars team member? A pair of replica guns are on the desk. Why does he have replica guns when he's such a gun nut obsessed with regular guns? Won't he have actual handguns on there instead of replicas? Marksman contest winner Chris Redfield. Picture the Stars team members. Look at that. There's Joe right in the front. There's Brad over there, looking all thick. There's Wesker. I wonder if this is the same picture you had in the original RE3, or did they redo it? Like, did they kind of spruce it up a bit for this version with the HD mod? This is the desk of Wesker, Captain of Stars. Unfortunately, we cannot find a picture of Rebecca there. Facts from Kendo Gun Shop. The Samurai Edge. That's the custom Stars gun we get in every Resident Evil game. It's always there. Robert Kendo, Kendo Gun Shop. Why do we need the card again? Damn, we can't carry anymore. Which means we can't even pick up this. Yeah, we can't carry the Magnum, can't carry the... Is there a first aid spray here? There is. Damn, we gotta dump a lot of stuff. I don't think Nemesis triggers as long as we don't pass the hallway, so we're just gonna have to go back down there. Yeah, we're not getting the message from Carlos because we haven't picked up the key items yet. Yeah, so the Lakers played well and won, and Jokic played well, but obviously they didn't. The Nuggets were not successful here. I think he just took it way too easy. The commentators were saying that apparently he was like bored or something playing the Lakers over and over again, so I guess he took it easy on them and they took advantage of it. But that means all 5 combinations of mine lost. God damn. Like, if you're gonna bet those games, I guess that basically the strategy is you cannot use assists at all. Like, you can rely on assists and you can barely rely on rebounds when it comes to the Lakers and their games. Like, other teams are fine, but when it comes to them, you have to stick to 2 things: points and victory. That's it. Whatever combination you need, stick to that. But yeah, you basically have to stick to those 3 things: points and victories, nothing else. We should probably use that green herb, but whatever. We'll get more later on. It's fine. I'm gonna store this because we don't need this anymore. Okay, so let's see. What do we have up there? We have the lockpick, got the Magnum, and what else? What else do we have? Oh yeah, the first aid spray. I don't think we need the the lighter anymore, right? I think we can store that for now. Let's go pick up the Magnum. I guess it's fine since we get the money back, but like I said, I would have wanted at least one of them to win. Jesus, 5 different combinations, not one of them won. Like I said, I guess this slow your roll, player. I guess the strategy is just if we bet that again on, what is it, Monday or Tuesday, whenever they play next, you basically gotta either take one team to win and then one guy to play well, regardless of which team wins. Probably Jokic is the more reliable one, because Anthony Davis, even though he performed great tonight, like, he could literally come back next game and shoot like 15 points and no rebounds. That he's very unreliable. Or get like one rebound for the whole game, so it's just completely unreliable. So you just gotta pick one player and then combine them to different stuff. If you try to get too cute with it with 2 or 3 players, that's when it messes up. So lockpick looks more like a freaking safety clip or safety pin. Yeah, like, how simple does it look here, like a piece of wire, compared to that actual lockpick device you get in the remake. with its own handle and everything. As always, I still say Leon should have stole this jacket. Or borrowed it, at least until he could give it back to Claire. So Chris could get it back. You know, just keep it safe for his sister. I wonder if these are Rebecca's grandparents, I guess? They look old. Could be her father and mother, but the guy on the left looks very, very old. I don't think he's actually a dad. It looks more like a granddad. Like, do we even really know what her backstory is? Have they ever explained it in the games or not? Other than her being like a child prodigy or something. Have they actually explained Rebecca's backstory at any point in the Resident Evil games? Because I don't recall if they have. If they have, I haven't heard it. Does the RE1 manual even say anything about her? There's a message from Carlos.
No! Come anyone! Our platoon is cut off! No survivors found! This is Carlos! Send in support immediately!
It looks like Jill has a tan there. Like her head and neck are, you know, normal flesh color, but then the back is all pale. So it looks like she almost has like a tan. Like the entire part of her back is just one giant tan line. Look at that. People also complain about the skirt in the remake. Oh, you can't have her in a skirt anymore. Yeah, because I guess Capcom figured people would just use it to look up her legs if they put her in an actual skirt, you know, so they had to change it. So whatever. I don't mind it. The skirt is classic. You still have it in the RE1 remake too, so it's not like it went away. Look at that. If anyone would own one of those fishes on the wall, of course it would be Barry, right? Of course Barry would have the fish mounted on the wall like that. He's the only one who would do that crap. Is there anything useful on this shelf? You mean that giant flag for the USA is not useful, Jill? We can impale someone with it. Alright, we got everything we can from the RPD. I think it's Nemesis time, right? Is there something else? Like, it's not, it's highlighted, but red, but let's see what happens if we step outside. I'm not seeing anything else. This organization probably reflects the owner's personality. That's something they lifted from RE2, just didn't correct it because that's a very odd way for Jill to think of her teammate. You know, it reads as very impersonal. And we know she's close friends with Chris, so she wouldn't think of him that way. I think it's just I think it's just a line they lifted from RE2 and they just replaced it with Chris instead of I don't think even Leon mentions his name, right? Okay, so we did explore that. So it's not like in RE2 remake where when it's highlighted a certain way, there's still items in there. We did explore it. The red is just where we're standing at right now. So we've picked the RPD clean. There's nothing else we can get. Now we just gotta go and dodge Nemesis. Oh, are both of them over here? No, the fat one's still over there. We can leave these guys be. We don't need to bother with them right now. Now here's where we gotta dash, cause once he comes through that window, he will God damn. Let's save just to make sure he doesn't grab us first. Because this might require a few tries. We're gonna stash this first. Stash this. The Magnum, we don't need that right now. put the knife back. I don't know why we took that out. Gonna save. I kind of wanted to stop here, but I think I'm gonna get we're gonna wait and see if we can get to another safe box. Now that's one of the inconsistencies between RE2 and RE3. How is the window not broken in RE2 when Nemesis just jumped through it in RE3? And obviously the answer is because I hadn't thought up of Nemesis before. He did not exist in their mind, so that's why it's broken now. It's an inconsistency that they just did not bother to resolve. Damn, he's already there. How do we dodge in this game? I know it's very rough, like it's trial and error basically type dodge, but how do we do it? Yeah, targetable objects. That tells us that we can press one button to attack the objects and another to attack the zombies. Quick turn, emergency escape. Dodge. Press the attack stance button while holding down the attack stance button. God damn. Yeah, it's usually advisable to just run over here instead, you know. But I wanted to save first, so that's why we didn't go straight to the door. How did you feel about this game when it first came out? Were you impressed by it? Did you not like it? You know, you didn't like it compared to RE2? Do you think it was okay but could have been better? Now, one thing is he cannot come out into the lobby, so once you get to that door, you're fine. Alright, see you, Nemesis. Until you're back within like an hour or so. And Brad is gone, along with his card. So now he will just become a zombie, stumbling down into that hallway below the RPD, just roaming around that place. Until Leon or Claire puts him down. That sucked that in the RE3 remake he was the one that bit Marvin. It really makes him a lot less sympathetic than it was before because he killed off one of everyone's favorite characters. See, now it's nighttime. We've gone from day to night in the time we were there. It's probably early afternoon or late afternoon by the time we went to the RPD, and then once we got past there, it became nighttime. I'm guessing those are all wanted pictures from the police. So we're not going to see Nemesis for a while. Look at that thing right there. Got some bullets. What else does he have on him? He is holding something. Mercenary's diary. Following 6 months of intensive training, my body's edge had returned. I was tortured and forced to give a false confession. But on the morning of my execution, a miracle happened. The company had helped me out, giving me a second lease on life. Given the choice again, I would rather have been executed. Death row is a heavenly asylum compared to this place. I've chosen to pull the trigger myself in the hope that my dead body won't come back to life. We've taken the Merc's diary. I don't think there's actually a safe spot until we get to the until we get behind the diner. So I think I'm gonna save over here, because I think that leads up into the main uptown area. So there's not gonna be a safe spot until we get over here. Yeah, I think the next save spot is directly behind the diner, so we're gonna save over here instead. We've taken care of the dog, so there shouldn't be any issue. Nemesis won't pursue you until you reach the diner. Plus, I want to check the recording to see if everything came out alright. Because last time I tried to record RE2 original, we ran into a problem where it recorded the audio but not the image. So I want to make sure that hasn't happened again. Because if it has, there's no point in continuing, because I'm going to have to take a lot of time to fix that. So I want to make sure everything actually came out smoothly. But this is a fun game. We're going to keep playing it probably tomorrow. Taking a break from the modern RE games to do this one. Alright, so that is Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, as opposed to just Resident Evil 3, which is the remake. This definitely shows you quite a bit of the stuff they cut out. You know, they cut out entire sections of the game. You don't explore the city as much. Nemesis is obviously much cooler looking here. He's wearing an actual coat. He's not wearing a fucking trash bag like he is in the remake, or caution tape, whatever the hell that thing is. It just looks like a bum. You know, it was the stupidest thing. Like, oh, they were saying, oh, why would Nemesis be wearing a coat? Why would he wear clothes since he's a bioweapon? Well, why does Mr. X wear clothes? To limit his abilities, you know. The coat has a built-in limiter that keeps him from mutating or getting too out of control. That's exactly what the code does for Nemesis too. You know, it's just plus it's just a cool design, period, as opposed to whatever the hell that thing is in remake. Trash bag, a caution tape, whatever that is, it just sucks. He looks like a freaking bum. And his face was they didn't get his face right either, so it just completely screwed him up in that game. But here at least we still have the old OG Nemesis. And this is not a very long game, but it's definitely longer than the remake. You know, it's way longer than the remake. Like the remake, if you're determined, you can really get it done in like one session, the whole game, less than 2 hours. This actually takes you quite a bit more. And we're gonna be seeing a lot more Raccoon City as we proceed along. So I look forward to replaying this game again, and definitely getting to try out the different weapons, especially the ice grenades. Those are my favorite. The nitrogen rounds for the grenade launcher. I still think that's the best ammunition we've ever gotten for the grenade launcher in the series, the ones they give you in this game, because they have stopping power. Like if Nemesis is running at you, you can actually stop him using the nitrogen rounds. Or if he's walking towards you, you can stop him and buy yourself a bit of time just by using the nitrogen rounds, which the acid rounds and the flame rounds and grenade rounds do not do. And they're just strong against every enemy too. Doesn't matter what it is. The drain demos, the brain suckers, zombies, you know, anything you can think about there, the nitrogen rounds work pretty well, even against the spiders. So they're definitely very useful, but the only thing is they take a lot of gunpowder to make. You gotta use a lot of gunpowder C, which we don't get a lot of, and we have to combine A and B to make the C. So a lot of the times you end up having to choose between magnum rounds or between grenade launcher rounds. It depends on what you get. Like if you get the magnum early, obviously you want to focus on that. Sometimes you'll get the grenade launcher in that locker instead of the magnum, and you can focus on the grenade launcher early. But by and large, the nitrogen rounds are probably the best, most powerful ammunition in the game. That's the best weapon you can absolutely get for the rest of the game. So we're gonna try it out next time when we go get the grenade launcher for the power station. But that's it for now. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again next time, hopefully on Resident Evil 3 Nemesis without any complications from OBS. So see you later.